Hello everyone and welcome back to Space Marine. Oh, and they're about to fire the gun. But yes, welcome back to Space Marine. We're inside a giant gun.
Hooray!
And I am once again joined by Shiki.
This fortress is swarming with Orks. Clearing this place will take days.
Those guardsmen cannot survive that long. We find a way to destroy the gun.
Yes. New objective, destroy the gun.
Surely we should be using it to defend the planet from further Ork ships coming in. But
we don't have time for that.
Marine recognized. Access to experimental vengeance launcher granted.
A vengeance launcher.
That sounds promising.
This is also the experimental Gryer pattern vengeance launcher. It's basically a magnetic grenade launcher, so it shoots sticky bombs.
okay, got ya. What makes me a good demo man?
Nothing. I'm a terrible demo man.
Yeah, honestly, I am an awful demo man here.
My
I don't
favorite.
play demo.
My favorite demo man weapon was always the pirate cannon.
Oh, the loose cannon.
Yeah.
I'm actually alright with that, to be fair, but no. I prefer to play medic and engineer, personally.
Fair enough.
Get me a bigger shooter!
I've got your bigger shooter right here, mate.
I mean, not all of us are blessed with a bigger shooter. Sometimes it can't be helped.
Authorization as starting.
Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty effective weapon.
Granted.
This is actually another original weapon they made for this game.
I was expecting it to be like a cluster bomb launcher or something.
Nah, it's basically just a sticky bomb launcher, or like a mine launcher.
Yeah.
I can shoot the grenade and then remotely detonate it.
Melta charges.
Put those in the right place, and this whole fortress will come down.
We could put the charge on one of the gun's shells.
Leandros, you do the chapter proud.
Releasing safeguards.
Yes.
Remember that we
He just appeared out of nowhere.
He did. He weren't there just a second ago. They don't have teleporters, do they? So they can't beam
Yes,
in.
they do. The Orks do have teleportation technology, but that guy just loaded in because I wasn't supposed to be looking there yet.
Oh, I see. That was a noise. He's taking a shit. Part of me does wonder how the voice actors do make some of these noises.
Yeah.
And there's a few Dawn of War games that aren't Warhammer, which I have heard of.
Not Dawn of War. Dawn of War is specifically a Warhammer one.
No, it's Total War I'm thinking of, ignore me.
Yeah. It's similar though.
There's a guy I'm watching at the moment who's playing through Total War Napoleon, I believe.
Alright. I think they have Total War games for everybody.
Storage is below.
I mean, there is I know there's the Total War Shogun one, so it's supposed to be quite good.
Yeah.
Access restricted to upper decks.
That's okay, we're going down.
It's all. What I have noticed is everyone's British so far.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense considering it's like a British company that made Warhammer.
I know it is. It's just all the soldiers and the computer voices have all been British.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all the Orks. They all speak with a South London accent.
They do all speak Cockney, yeah.
Get squigged.
Don't I have a set of squig dice somewhere, which you
Yes, you do. I did give you a pack of the squishy squig dice.
Space Marines!
I must say, I do like squigs. I mean, I like Orks. I mean, how...
Yeah, why?
What do you mean, why? Because they're funny.
Why? I mean, it's a valid enough reason, I just wondered.
To be honest, there's not much in Warhammer that I don't like. it's very hard for me to not try and have an army of every single faction in the game. It's like, the temptation is there, I just have to restrain myself because they're fucking expensive.
Money. Yeah.
Yes.
Here, Captain.
I mean,
We need to get the shell
we both
into that
have
loader.
expensive hobbies.
Yes. I would argue Warhammer is probably more expensive, though, because of how much you have to buy.
More expensive than what?
Model trains? Lego?
No, I was referring to my musical instruments.
There.
That
I will
too.
place the charge on
be
that
fair.
shell.
Right, so this is the shell that we're
Put the
putting...
thing on there. Put the thing in front of it. Put the thing on it.
What?
The yellow glowy thing.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing.
Now to move
Now-
the shell into place.
Show off our big strength by pushing it into place.
It's not really our strength. It's just strength of the suit being given to us.
I mean, we do have to go through... We are not technically human under this
Good
suit.
luck, the Orks will feed it right
We have,
into
like-
the gun's chamber.
What?
We
Cannot
do
rely on luck
have...
for this, Sidonis. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
Yeah, Space Marines do have to go through a hell of a lot of medical procedures to become Space Marines. Like, we don't look human without our armour on. We're like ridiculously like hyper muscle
Okay.
and just
But
have
they are,
lots of...
they are still people, though.
Yeah,
If they weren't, then they would hate themselves.
some more than others. Captain Titus is actually a very rare example of a nice Space Marine, because there are a lot of Space Marines that look down on humans and see them as beneath them and couldn't really give a shit about them. But as we've seen...
I thought the whole point was that I thought the Imperium was incredibly xenophobic, so if they weren't human, it would be the other way around.
We seem to have annoyed these hordes.
Yeah, the Imperium are not good guys. But obviously, for game
I know,
purposes,
but
we have to
nobody-
be portrayed as the hero.
I want his head!
But nobody in Warhammer is a good guy.
Yes, exactly. Warcrime is just an average Tuesday for Warhammer.
Exactly.
Like, every faction is morally corrupt at some point. But obviously, for the sake of games,
Even the
Keep clear.
even the
This is not
even
the
the
drill.
nuns,
yeah, well, yeah, they're part of the Imperium, so they're incredibly xenophobic.
I suppose. Not really a nun then, are they?
They are highly religious. If you don't worship the Emperor, you are a heretic, and they will kill you. They will burn you alive. They like flamethrowers. They like flamethrowers a lot, actually.
Yes. Flammenwerfer.
Oh, they-
Why has the door got a skull on it, which blinks?
Oh, because it's all made by the Mechanicus. And their insignia is... Oh, I mean, a lot of technology in Warhammer has skulls on it if you're part of the Imperium. It's just part of the Gothic style.
I know, but it was blinking like it was alive.
Nah, it's just a little light.
Because I know the tech priests have their like little floaty skull assistant things.
Yeah, we will see some of those later.
Space Marines! Smash those Space Marines!
So as I was saying in the previous episode, I'm enjoying the butchered Latin because like I know Adeptus Mechanicus roughly translates to ambitious engineer.
Yep, that is very fitting.
It does track.
Space
Yep.
Marines! Kill them!
Out of all the different factions and stuff which is in the series, the Admech are the ones that interest me the most.
Yeah, I mean, they are a branch of the Imperium. They basically make all the
I know.
weapons and everything. They make the Imperium's technology. This is a Forge world. This is a Mechanicus planet.
Yeah, they're the ones which interest me the most of their designs and how they look and everything else.
Yeah, so it's like all this technology is Mechanicus design.
I don't know, if there's just something funny and ironic about the fact that I like the Admech as a trans woman. It's like I understood the weakness of my flesh and it disgusted me.
Yeah, I mean there are actually trans characters in Warhammer.
No, I know there is. Although, most queers I know enjoy Age of Sigmar more than 40,000.
I would imagine it's probably
And I don't know why.
I would imagine it's probably because the Warhammer 40,000 fan base tends to attract a lot of
Dog shit.
That makes sense. I was going to say incels, but yeah.
that too. Oh god, everyone's gonna hate this video when they watch it. They're like, "Oh, this guy hates fucking me."
Authorization is done.
Shut the fuck up. I've been in this hobby
I
for
mean,
18
you've got a
years.
trans woman present in the... You've got a trans woman present in the video. They're probably going to hate it already.
Yep, well, tough shit. It's my channel.
Artillery shell moving into position.
Space Marines!
There are... There's a lot that can be said about the Warhammer 40,000 fan base, and not a lot of it is good.
Yeah. I mean, we met the female lieutenant before, and I thought it may have been a
Get the shell
sister
into
of
that
battle.
window.
I
I will
almost
cover you.
said instead that I wondered if it was a female space marine, and I know that opens up an entire can of worms.
Oh no, dear.
I've said it now.
Yep. Look, there's got a fucking engraving on the shell. Mercy is a sign of weakness.
Firing now.
Only the Emperor is all.
Incoming fire.
That sums them up, I think.
Yep, that tells you everything you need to know about the Imperium of Man. They are not the good guys.
It's almost like the Confederation of Earth in the alternate timeline in Star Trek Picard.
Yeah.
A safe galaxy is a human galaxy.
Yeah, actually, the Terran Empire is pretty much the Imperium of Man.
The Terran Empire does employ
Crippled in body.
alien.
Corrupt
Oh
in
dear.
mind.
That was my fault for trying to hit a squig with a chainsaw.
Well done.
It's
The Terran Empire does employ aliens, though, to do bits and pieces.
Yeah, mainly as slaves.
Southeast Ultra.
Yes.
Emperor be with you.
The Imperium kind of does that sometimes too. They have a few sanctioned alien races that they keep around for odd
Firing
jobs.
sequence in progress.
The main one is a race called the Jacaro, which are basically like orangutans. And they are able to just do a lot of stuff with technology. They're able to like take something like a huge
There's our
laser
shell.
cannon
The Orks have pulled it out
and
of sequence.
basically
Then we put it back. Leandros,
Reset
get the
for
shell into that
firing
loader.
sequence.
I will cover you.
right, yeah, so the Orks have noticed that we've stuck a bomb to one of the shells and have taken it out, so now we've got to hold them off while one of them pushes it back in.
I see.
But yes, the Jacaro are able to take something like a
monkey
huge,
people.
like a huge laser cannon, tinker with it, and
Firing
basically
now.
miniaturize the technology down to fit in something like a ring. So of course the Imperium find that very useful, and often keep a few as pseudo-slaves to tinker with technology for them. Mainly members of the Inquisition. Anybody else
Reset for
would get shot.
Can you not use the grenade launcher?
Yes.
Might be more helpful.
Oh no.
Especially because you've got great big cords of them.
priming.
Yeah, I think
Just
this
stick
is,
multiple to that guy.
I kind of want to finish him off though. There we go. Go on, do
What
the
are the
chainsaw.
third ones that you got the other day?
Oh, the Kroot. The Kroot
Yeah.
are a auxiliary alien species that work for the Tau Empire.
In progress.
Ah,
The Imperium do not like the Tau. They especially don't like the Tau because the Tau
And up it goes.
are actually.
Seeing this
Shell
fortress
loading.
detonate from the outside.
Oh
Agreed. Find an exit.
shit! Gotta get out before it blows.
Alarm. Severe.
it's like the countdown at the end of Resident Evil. You gotta.
Yep.
Good guys don't look at explosion.
And there goes the cannon.
So why don't we like the Tau then, especially?
Because the Tau are actually very good at poaching humans to join the Tau.
The guardsmen will get there.
Why would they?
why would they? Because the Tau believe in diplomacy first, and would rather have more allies than enemies. So that's why they have.
Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andros habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orks can loot them.
Good luck.
That is a big bridge.
It is a very big bridge.
Yes, no, the Tau, an increasing number of humans are actually defecting to the Tau Empire, purely because living conditions in the Tau Empire are a hell of a lot better than living conditions in the Imperium.
I see.
Like, you don't really get a sense of it from this game, but the average human citizen in the Imperium of Man it's not a nice life. You have gruel for every meal, and you pull like a 16-hour shift in the factory every day.
Sort of Victorian England, then.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Yeah. Like,
But you said nobody is a good guy, though, so the Tower is still probably evil in some way.
there are speculated chemical castrations and re-education camps. A lot of it is actually Imperial propaganda, because the Tau do actually care for the aliens that they live, but the Tau are always going to come first in their own eyes.
Testament to the might of the Imperium.
The Adeptus Mechanicus are masterful architects.
Their work outlived all of them.
But yeah, I mean, nobody's innocent in Warhammer.
What in Quilliman's name is that?
Nothing good.
It's a looted train.
Did the lieutenant not say these tracks went to the complex?
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
That thing is a battering ram.
Yeah, the Orks have basically turned that giant train into a battering ram to breach the Titan factory.
Ah.
But the good
I'm enjoying the pixels on screen from the really poor internet connection I have right now.
Well, the good news is we get to ride the train.
Yay.
Is there another Ork back there that I missed? Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. No, not anymore. You would think they would use guns rather than melee weapons.
Normally, these Orks would have pistols, but I think they kind of just wanted it to be like a focus on the melee hack and slash combat.
Which is fair.
Yeah. Oh, the train's moving into position. I do like how they've literally just bolted a big metal skull onto the front of it.
Of course they
And a
have.
few extra plates.
It's a steam train.
It's a huge train. Look at the size of it. Oh look, they've even got a
Yeah, don't worry
monorail.
about it. Make a sing and dong about it.
Yeah. Somewhere here. There.
Nah, I got it.
God, look at the texture on that.
I know, it's crunchy as anything. It was never meant to be seen in this resolution.
But that being said, a lot of this game, especially like the character model, does look pretty good for it being a 14-year-old game.
I was going to say, it looks fine considering its age.
Yeah.
Much like myself.
There is actually a sequel to this game coming out this year.
Is there now?
14 years later.
Hey, are we going to play that?
That it'll have to be one that I do when I eventually get a capture card.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But,
Behind you.
yeah, he's up there.
He jumped down.
He's stuck.
There. Yeah.
Right, I think it's time to board the train. Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be late if you don't get your train.